Wikipedia defines universal basic income as a social welfare proposal in which all members of a given population regularly receive a minimum income in the form of an unconditional transfer payment, i.e., without a means test or need to perform work. It also states that no country has implemented a full UBI system, and that some have labelled this concept as utopian. Basically, lots of people think UBI would be nice, but it doesn't exist. Perhaps this page needs updating. I would personally make the definition stricter. UBI must be global and instantly accessible. The closest functioning model to UBI is nanodrops.org, the website I designed, which became a reality thanks to the developer IMI, where anyone with an internet connection and a phone or a PC can earn per minute watching live streams, now with official Chrome and Firefox extensions to earn directly on the streaming platforms. The objective of Nanodrops is to give money to humans only, and IMI has implemented some fairly sophisticated anti-botting measures, which continue to improve. It's essentially Twitch drops, but instead of viewers earning in-game items, money is sent directly to their personal wallets from a collection of faucets, one for each streamer and game category. The money comes from fans, or in my case, the streamer, and hopefully later we will see brands, talent agencies, and even game developers funding the faucets. Some have argued that this is actually a job in disguise, yet live streaming itself hardly qualifies as a job, let alone the act of watching said streams. Job is just another 3 letters that, when distilled to its lowest skill form, results in effectively the same outcome as UBI. The primary difference is nanodrops.org isn't a futurist fantasy, it exists today. We've had the technology to distribute money across the world for quite some time, yet the ultra-rich don't seem to be in a particular hurry to solve wealth inequality, and Labour, they aren't going to fix it either. Listen, I'm the rank 1 Mordhau player, yeah? The economic reality of UBI is that participants need to offer some form of value, and sitting in a stream as a viewer does just that. Let's take a look at the data. This was my Kick partner payout before utilising Nanodrops, around $2 a stream. Now, my KPP is consistently over $10 a stream due to reaching a new audience, as well as my existing audience staying engaged for longer. This is typically more money earned per stream than what I put into my faucet. These numbers aren't meant to wow you, but they do demonstrate that Nanodrops is already working at this small scale. Immediately, critics will claim that paying for viewers is intrinsically bad. In doing so, they reveal how little they understand this artificial industry. Streamers already spend millions of dollars, likely through crypto, on clippers, workers who create and share clips of the streamer on social media. The objective is to ultimately get more views on their streams, as streaming platforms lack discoverability. The only way to get seen is to already be seen. Paying the viewers to watch you is simply the most direct method in viewer acquisition, and the logical next step in this marketing arms race. Mechanically, Nanodrops is no different to its namesake. There's a reason why every top streamer has drops on in their stream title whenever possible. They know that in doing so, they are capturing a significant portion of viewers who would otherwise not watch and are just there for the in-game items. Anyone that's familiar with MMOs and extraction games knows that in-game items can even have monetary value to players who engage in real-world trading. And in the case of cosmetic skins, most live games are funded through their sales. Unfortunately, my audience are not exempt from peddling garbage arguments. The top post on my previous video called it a scam site, then claimed it was essentially viewbotting but with people. Genuinely not sure how I'm meant to respond to such a self-defeating statement. You'll notice a theme with my detractors. They're quick to label me a scammer, but not so quick to provide evidence. Whilst it's unsurprising to see such weak accusations from no-names on YouTube, it's even more pathetic coming from larger figures within the scene, starting with Crush, the former developer of Mordhau. You'd be forgiven for not realising Crush actually left the dev team some time ago, as the content output of the game hasn't changed since his departure. When pressed for proof, Crush, as usual, had nothing.
You think being good in chivalry means anything, man? You think it means anything? It's a fucking joke. Look at you in CSGO, you're a fucking random Joe, man. You don't know anything about any real games or any real skill in fucking video gaming. Yeah, you think this game means anything, man? It's a fucking random game. Fucking 2K players, 90% are fucking shitters, casuals, man. What the fuck do you think? You think you're fucking good at games because you're good at this shit game? I destroy you in fucking Warband, Solfax, and you rage.
This mentality goes to show why Chivalry 2, a competing title which Crush also insulted, is now completely dominating Mordhau in both player count and relevance, as I predicted it would several years ago. Indeed, this next accusation comes from a furry Shiv 2 streamer by the name of ziggylata, whom I previously had no interaction with other than hosting his Twitch channel at the end of my stream once. Hosting on Twitch is actually not so different from Nanodrops, where you essentially direct your viewers to a neighbouring stream to give their viewership a boost. If you're unfamiliar with ziggylata, as most of you surely are, he's best known for crashing out the Shiv 2 comp scene in a fit of soy rage.
Nice 1v3. You almost had that.
Yeah,
GG's.
honestly, don't know what happened. We did fantastic the first match, and
We
then
were
you
doing.
guys decided
I'll
to
tell you
stop
what
talking.
fucking happened, Ziggy. Shut the fuck up for a second.
No,
we
you
were
shut
doing
the fuck
fine.
up.
We were doing
fucking
perfectly
idiot.
fine. You started being a fucking asshole, and then nobody wanted to play
I
anymore.
asked
Everyone
what
started playing
happened.
bad. Go
I
back
asked
and
what
watch
happened.
the VOD and figure
Yeah,
it out.
I asked
because you
what
really need to
happened.
look in a fucking mirror, because you are sometimes a giant fucking dick. So see ya.
Nah, dickhead. Oh, I got a timeout.
For some reason, he felt compelled to publicly accuse me of scamming my audience, but felt less strongly about providing evidence when confronted.
But frankly, I mean, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that he comes by, because it makes me think, wow, I really made these guys more upset than I could possibly fathom. Who's Stouty? He is a player of Mordhau. He has fallen off because he has mental illness. Yeah, he tried to like scam his audience into cryptocurrency and other stuff, and I made a comment about him in a public Discord where he was brought up in conversation. And ever since that happened, and I made a public comment, and it wasn't like I was like super insulting, but I was like, yeah, he tried to scam his audience out of like with cryptocurrency. And ever since I said that, all of his like cronies have come by, and they just keep trying to bother me. But I don't get it. Oh god, it's Stouty. Oh, hey Stouty, how you doing? I've really been on you and your cronies' minds, huh? I have never seen something like this.
Well, you keep calling me a scammer with zero evidence.
Scammer. Why are you so defensive about it? What do you care what I think? You know, that's a different. I think that's a different question. You seem really upset about the idea that I said that. I mean, in my opinion, crypto is just a scam in general. Almost every cryptocurrency I've ever seen has been a rug pull.
I don't think that's an exaggeration either. Almost all of them have been rug pulls. You know, the big Bitcoin crash.
Sounds like a slam dunk defamation case to me, if I could be bothered to go
I didn't
for
say I
it.
had zero proof. What's your case? I mean, yeah, go for it.
Die. VTuber filth.
Whilst the concept of a site that gives you free money admittedly does sound too good to be true, that's no excuse for these substanceless attacks. Indeed, nanodrops.org offers bleeding-edge innovations to the medium of live streaming. For example, if developers like Crush never bother implementing drop systems within their games, streamers of these abandoned titles are left without the ability to offer drops on their stream. Now they can compete, and what they're dropping is more exciting than a surgical kit in Dark and Darker, or a totally useless channel point. Nanodrops also presents an alternative to typical donations, which go directly to the streamer. Despite Twitch labelling high-spend moments as hype trains, it's difficult to be hyped watching a multi-millionaire streamer get richer. Even the streamers themselves often struggle to feign excitement. For example, here's how one of the biggest Twitch streamers, Forzen, reacted after I sent in my previous video alongside a $20 tip into his overflowing PayPal account. This is nanodrops.org, a website that I've just published which pays you to watch live.
Nice. 2.1k views. Dev don't know. He tried it. 50k plus views minimum. Alright. Literally Dev don't know. Not 50k views, but my channel has 30k subs. It is only 1 minute long. Bro, shut the fuck up, man. Alright.
What actually is hype for the viewers is if they get paid. Already, from just my stream, we've seen the rate peak as high as $40 per hour. You can make $40 an hour watching me? Fuck, why am I not watching me? And sustain $8 for a good few minutes. Most of the time, it's sat around 20 cents. But even this is motivating enough for some new viewers of mine to tune in. Whilst these rates might not interest you in particular, the cool thing with markets is, nobody gets to be the arbiter of what is or isn't worth people's time. You likely wouldn't be interested in being a paid clipper either, but that's irrelevant to someone living in a country with a weak currency like Venezuela, where the minimum hourly wage is 2 cents an hour. Knowing that a certain portion of my audience is locked in, it's easier for me as a streamer to try out new games that I otherwise couldn't, and it's the ultimate method for directing my viewers to my preferred streaming platform, kick.com/stouty. Whilst the website itself isn't monetized, having the Nanodrops OBS overlay on, which elegantly displays the global hourly rate, the current faucet balance, and TTS alerts, acts as a sponsor surrogate for any Nano holders. I'm able to champion Nano every stream whilst improving chat interactivity and earning more simultaneously. No other currency, crypto or otherwise, can power the earn per minute attention economy, as only Nano offers feeless transactions. Everything else is a non-starter for micropayments. The best part is, the streamer doesn't even need to set it up themselves. I've already seen an instance of a streamer's brother contributing to their faucet for them, and most of the streamers that have been active on Nanodrops weren't even aware. The attention economy is superimposed over the streaming platforms, silently running around the clock. After trying it myself, it's unequivocal that nanodrops.org is an evolution in live streaming. You be mad about UBI, but this hype train can't be stopped.